Wait, did you see that? Did I glitch? I'm recording. Hello. Season 2's here. I have successfully gone through the entire season 1 of Jujutsu Kaisen in less than 2 weeks and edited it and posted it. And that was in preparation of season 2 coming out, which we are now here at season 2. It is out, the first episode. I thought I was going to be a little bit more excited for this season when I started this journey. However, from what I gather and what I've seen the trailers of season 2, we're going back to 2006. So I'm guessing we're not going to see Itadori or any of the people that we've really connected with the past season. I'm trying to go in with a clear mind and heart and enjoy whatever this season brings. I actually did watch the movie after season 1, whatever the movie's called, but I did watch the movie and I did record it. I'm going to edit it later this week. I will be up later. So keep your eyes, keep your pupils alert. I hope it, I'm trying to get the right words. Like, I hope it exceeds my expectations, because my expectations are quite low, because this is supposed to be set in 2006. 2006, I was 11. And I think it's just odd that they're going back in time again, since the movie was already put back in time. Like, it was already set like 2 years beforehand, and now we're going another 10 years beforehand. So I don't know if I'm gonna like that, considering we have been so invested in that time frame in 2018, and now they're chucking us to 2006. I hope I am pleasantly surprised. That's the phrase I was looking for, pleasantly surprised. Let's see what pretty boy Gojo is up to this season. Shall we? This looks like Gito. That looks disgusting.
取り込む。知った上で私は術師として人々を救う選択をしてきたはずだ。あの日から自分に言い聞かせている。あの日から。
The sound design is very on point.
地元でとなり、地元の中高生や県外の大学生、フリーターなどが肝試しとして訪れ、相次いで行方不明に。
Oh, okay, not as fun.
噂が噂を呼び。
Hey, I love that version of Windows. Obviously.
心霊スポットの類はとかくは決して安くないギャランティーを払ってね。
またふっかけたんですか？
人聞きが悪いの？交渉したと言ってくれ。
Oh, is that May?
着きました。
May, always hustling people for money. I respect the grind though. Ew.
なんだこれ。
It's hoarders. I forgot what her name is, but I realize these are younger versions of May and that other girl. I forgot what the other girl's name is. But she also has a scar, but she doesn't have a scar here. Utahime? Utahime. Utahime. Yeah. Okay. Utah. Not Utah. Utahime. Catch.
さっさと行くよ。
Oh, but there's news. That's not funny though. Surprise! Do you think you're gonna surprise the curse? Oh no! Oh. And the door shuts. Right when it gets scary. Those were the cutest things in a long time that you've seen, okay?
次の作り。どうやら私たちはもう腹の中みたいだね。
Yo, this is identical to Chainsaw Man. This is identical to Chainsaw Man and that, like, demon. All right.
マジっすか。どこまで続くのよ、この廊下。よーい。ドン。
just get squashed? What? Yeah, she got squashed.
助けに来たよ。
Gojo? Gojo! Like, it's cute to see how all these, like, leaders are seeing, like, as kids, basically. Since it was, like, 10 years ago from, like, the first season. If they were 28 in the first season, they're, like, 18 or something here. Again, I'm trying not to go into this season being like, but what about Itadori? But like, what about Itadori and why have we derailed so far? I think it's cool and all, but like, I feel like we just got like blocked. We're like, okay, stop. We're gonna start a whole new thing. And I'm like, I feel like I'm gonna forget some shit then by the time we get back to Itadori. Ah.
ゴジョ私はね助けなんていない
飲み込むなよ。
That's funny. What kind of idiot picks on the strong? Don't pick on the weak. What kind of idiot picks on the strong? You make a good point, Gojo. Nobara, like, she looks exactly the same. Huh.
名乗り出ろ。
先生、犯人探しはやめませんか？
サトルだな。
No.
それこそ弱者がやることだ。
Swish.
失敗すればその影響は一般社会にまで及ぶ。心してかかれ。
でもさ、
Are they holding
社
hands?
会にまで及ぶ。心
Oh
して
no,
か
they're
か
just
れ。
gonna. I thought they were holding hands.
自組集団 Q はわかるけど。何？いや、サトル、前から言おうと思っていたんだが、一人称俺はやめた方がいい。ああ。
What did he just do to that can?
は？お？
その制服、光線の術師だな。ガキを渡せ。殺すぞ。
聞こえないな。もっと近くで喋ってくれ。
どうだ全員。清少隊暗殺。一枚噛まないか。
もう全員じゃねえ。向こうに入ったんでな。今伏黒だ。
Ooh. Ooh.
いいぜ。その話受けてやる。
What? Is that Megumi's? Is that his dad? Is that Megumi's dad? Okay. Is he supposed to be evil? Interesting. So, I need to draw this out. So, that trio of Gojo, Gito, and Shoko. So, they're supposed to, well, minus Shoko, they're supposed to protect and it's the girl. And is she technically this star vessel? And then so the person Fugushiori, which is probably Megumi's father, he was talking to someone about how the Q group can't really fight against Jujutsu sorcerers, so but he's looking to hire, I'm assuming, Megumi's father. That makes him a bad boy. Well, that would make sense because Megumi apparently in middle school just beats up everyone, so apple doesn't fart that far from the tree. Hopefully Megumi is just, he is kind of a negative, violent bitch, but I see he gets it from his father. If it's not his dad, I have no idea like who that is, other than like a really older brother, but like I doubt it. It's nice to see Meme be the same as ever, and same with Gojo. It's nice to see the core kind of personality of those characters still shine through quite vividly, even though you can tell that this was like, you know, that they've grown, like this was before they kind of matured. Like you could still see their personalities, but it's also they're like immature, where like I think Meme is a little bit more subtle about it in season 1, where here in 2006 season 2 she's like outright talking out loud about how she's going to like rip off people and stuff. I do think, okay, actually here's an opinion, I think it's a little bit sketchy that this curse is almost identical to Demon Slayer, to Chainsaw Man's devil in, I don't know, in the early chapters of Chainsaw Man manga, because I haven't seen the actual show, there's a curse that is identical to this where it's like a hotel and they can't escape it. You go through the windows, it just goes into another hotel room, go down the hallway, it just keeps going. When they started walking down the hallway, I was already thinking, I'm like, man, this is really similar to Chainsaw Man. But then it kept going and it kept solidifying it. So I was like, so for me, it was like, I recognized it. So for me, I guess it just wasn't as cool. Also because the one in Chainsaw Man is like crazy. That's probably not important. That was just kind of like a weird thing for me. I was like, wow, that looks really familiar. This girl, which she doesn't have a name other than she's a girl star vessel. Is she like in a trance? I have a feeling she's gonna have a little bit more an oblivious tone to the way she talked. Like when he knocked on the door and she was like, coming. Like if she was really scared about like, because people were trying to assassinate her, I feel like she wouldn't, hear a door get knocked on and be like, ooh, yippee, let me go over there. So I think she's a little oblivious to what is going on. And I think that is going to create some problems in the future, because even if it is explained to her, I think she's going to be like, oh, like, you're silly, like, no need to worry or whatever. Or something like that. Maybe not exactly like that, but I still have it stuck in my head. I'm like, what about Itadori? It's also weird because after seeing season 1, you see that Gojo and Gito, they're very aware of each other's powers and they kind of like want to destroy each other. So it's kind of weird to see them so tight and stuff, where you almost like Gito better than Gojo, because Gojo's full of himself and Gito's just more like, we should be more polite and stuff. So it is really weird to see that, because it turns the total opposite, where Gojo's still full of himself later in life, but Gito kind of also develops that cockiness of whatever. I think it's odd that the animators made Shoko look so much like Nobara. It threw me off quite a bit. Like I probably would have guessed it was Nobara if her name wasn't Shoko. I think they could have, this is such a small detail, but I think they could have made Shoko's appearance a little bit more different. Who knows? Shoko's the doctor? Oh, the one I don't trust, because she was so ready to just like mutilate Itadori. Oh, huh. Okay. If she's a doctor, she really shouldn't be having a cigarette in her mouth. Just saying. It's real bad for you. If anything, we're really going to find out of how Gojo, Shoko, and Gito kind of all went in very, 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 very different directions. And then Yutame, poor gal, she like literally is getting bullied by Gojo for like a decade. Because she hates him even in season 1. Like, I would go insane if I was Yutame. I'd leave. If I had someone like Gojo in my life and I could not get away from them, and that was like part of my occupation was dealing with them, I would probably leave. He's so rude. I do like the fact that this Windows kind of format that they got going on, it is from 2006, and I think that detail is just super fun. And they have like the landscape and everything. I think it's super, super cute. Obviously, I'm a sucker for that. But I think next episode, or maybe like just in the coming episodes, Gito and Gojo are going to find more of their differences are going to like sting a little bit more, like become more apparent, especially with this girl that is kind of oblivious to what's happening. There has to be some clear communication, there has to be some awareness and like responsibility. And if Gojo and Gito are like goofing off like that, like I bet they work wonderful like together, but I bet they also are more sustainable and more predictable apart. It's kind of like when you get two best friends working together, they miss things because they're like, we're best friends and we're getting distracted and stuff. I think that kind of dynamic is going to happen, because it's like putting two teenagers to take care of a baby. Like it's not going to be the greatest. I wonder if there's going to be any like romantic interest with the star vessel girl, because I don't know, they put her in a bathtub and I was like, oh, look at her, she's pretty. Hunter says, I'm also guessing this star girl dies this season. Isn't it like in 2 days? Like that was the whole thing, like that they had to exercise her or like or delete her or whatever they said, get rid of her. She's kind of like Itadori, like she has like a death like expiration date on her, like she's gonna die. It's just they're trying to make sure she doesn't die right now. All right, I'm so excited to edit this episode because it's just one episode. It's not 3, it's not 6, it's not a movie. You'll be seeing this later today. Oh my God, I'm like so fast now. Thank you guys for hopping back in for season 2 of Jujutsu Kaisen. We went through season 1 so very fast, so we can actually take our time a little bit. Let me know in the comments how you liked this first episode of season 2. I would really like to know what your thoughts are if you have any opinions that contradict mine. But yeah, make sure you like and subscribe. Just like down here. We are at 150 subs, and it's only been like, what, 2 months that we've been doing this? So it's pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. I appreciate all you guys. I promise I'll be better next time, next week, with some more Jujutsu Kaisen. I'll also be booting back up Hell's Paradise with Manchild. We just kind of had to derail everything so we could get through the season 1 of Jujutsu Kaisen, but we're back, baby, on a nice, calm schedule. You won't see very deflated Fry anymore. Don't be a glitch. Go cause some goonery elsewhere. I'll see you next time. Bye.